Bukowski.
Olá, Marilene.
Phelps, back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Tô tentando ver aqui o datando aqui.
That's what I think I've seen it all.
O cara não consegue jogar normal. Opa.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Não dá pra analisar. Até a bituca.
Another day, another dollar.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Ao lado do pódio do músico há uma pasta no chão. Opa, aqui. Abra a caixa com a Sony e os 3 vocais trompetes.
Well maintained. Custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Never the same, are they?
What's that click? Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle. He kept his stash close at hand.
Hoje eu também a vítima direita da valeta no bolso da jaqueta esquerda.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Ok. Tem que saber aqui.
We have a new source. Or is
Mesmo
this coming
negócio,
from what's
né?
left in circulation?
Essa coisa dessa morfina aí vazou, hein? Depois da vítima de cima, há uma sala ao lado dele. Atravessa a porta à direita. Se encontrará uma enorme caixa de madeira com caixa de cigarros. Oh. El valor tabaco.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Depois ligava pra esquina para tentar copiar em cima expressões muito sérias. Oh, fusíveis.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for
Agora
bear?
aqui,
Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Ganhei a pista do Carl quando feito aqui. Ainda tem que ir na delegacia agora. De resto não tem mais nada aqui. Vamos explorar só por curiosidade, mas não tem nada.
Find anything interesting?
Não. Caramba, os caras foi.
Officer, please tell me what's going on.
Clear this area immediately. Show's over. Keep moving, all of you.
Looks like a war zone in there. You've got your work cut out for you. Best get on with it.
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2. Identified.
É dose, né? O cara me fechou aqui aí, não. Não foi erro meu. Foi erro dele. Tem até que vir aqui pra dar uma limpadinha no chão. A noite tá suja, nem vi.
hope you got some money saved up.
A live tá tendo umas. Nem vi aqui. Vermelho, né? Vou botar quando jogar essa aqui. Transmissão. De novo. Espero que seja bom, bati demais. É pra fazer logo a missão, né? Tô fazendo isso daqui perdendo tempo. E a missão mesmo é atrasa mais ainda.
Goddamn maniac! Look out!
Zé da manga.
There goes a week's wages. Go straight at the next intersection.
LAPD, police emergency.
There's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron for you.
some disturbance. Need to get up there.
Esse povo aí não é de um caso que teve, não, eu tenho quase certeza.
Go on, get after him.
Pelo menos esses dois aqui em cima. Eu acho que foi de um caso anterior que eu fiz.
Dudley! You killed him!
You saw what happened? That creep attacked me. I can't watch you go around with drunk losers like that anymore, honey. What are you doing up here with him anyway? You deserve better.
He invited me up to. Dudley, I had no idea you felt this way.
Oi?
You! Get back here!
Ai, ai. Cara doido, só doideira. O botão agora não quer pegar. Oi? Bloqueia?
After him, goddammit!
Ei, ei.
Dudley Lynch. It's been a while.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps! Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Hit him! Clear this asshole off the road. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Porra lá, já. Fui pra onde ele Nossa. O cara é um
Hit him,
piloto.
Cole. Spin him out. You're under arrest, asshole.
Tá preso, trouxa.
Dudley Lynch.
I didn't mean for him to fall. I swear to Christ I didn't. I just wanted to keep him away from Shannon. He was taking advantage of her.
It's out of my hands, Lynch. Claim self-defense and see if Miss Perry will testify on your behalf.
É só ele lembrar isso daí. Eu queria falar e se tiver acordo com ela, lembrar. Mas o coitadinho morreu.
You're behind the wheel.
O cara dirige, vai até lá. Estourando a temperatura da CPU, hein?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Aren't you supposed to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to...
Vai ter que pegar o par. Botar paninho.
I want to put him down in one round.
Fica ruim. Vamos nessa. Vou botar pano nela. Acabou.
Do you think this lipstick's too light for my
Harry,
complexion?
you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
You think those Vice boys get in?
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. This is the crate we recovered. 500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of LA. Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Mouthpiece store stripped off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Depois disso, tem que não tem o nome.
If you were twice as smart, you'd still be stupid. I got a call back for that universal chorus line.
My wife is so dumb, she stares at orange juice for hours. Well, it does say concentrate on the cartons.
What on earth is that man doing?
Essa aqui cobrou ruim. Ou será que eu tenho que ir pro Probe? Ah, não, é Blue Romero.
So, half your old lackeys were on that boat, the late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates, Ben, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in early and we'll ride this one into the sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the Blue Room? I couldn't do that to you. You idiot!
That cherry pie was delicious. Three blondes walk into a bar. You think one of them would have seen it?
Help me out.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Eita, pau, não investiguei a outra com o negócio.
People are dying of overdoses.
Vou ter que
If
voltar.
you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective?
You don't ask, you never find out. The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Damn it! Move in. I risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Top of my class back east. Now I'm waiting tables.
Sirs,
É,
Mr.
me
Cohen's
lasquei.
table is
No,
this way.
Top of my
perdi
class back
duas
east. Now I'm
entrevistas.
waiting tables.
That cherry pie was delish.
I got a call back. to that
LAPD.
Universal Chorus line.
We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
I got the jitters again. I need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I recognize that guy from the papers. He's a cop. I don't think you're a fool. But what's my opinion against thousands of others?
Help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3. All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North. Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution. Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 137 170. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units to respond. Code 3, identify.
Can't make the shot. Can't make the shot. It's one of the BARs. Phone number and restaurant table. know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Cool Ridge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks.
Nice day for it.
I want to make homicide. You know you'd make it. Yes.
Wake up, Cole.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Nice day for it.
Cole, we got things to do.
So what's going on over there?
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
It won't work. He's a tough customer.
All units, officers need help. Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211. In progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.